Woo-wee. What's going on, y'all? It seems like this 20v1 just keeps adding up. And if I'm struggling to keep up with it, I know 50 got to be struggling to keep up with everybody that's coming at him right now. You got T.I., you got the kids, you got Papoose, you have Fabulous, you got Maino. Who else is next to join the battle? Because as it stands, T.I. done put a battery in everybody back. Now, the last reaction we had, we talked about Papoose, and Papoose went in. There was a lot of allegations going on coming from Papoose. And to be honest, bro, that's something you can't ignore. You got to fight that dude. You might as well add him to that AI Avengers video you made. And speaking of that Avengers video, we're gonna react to that because 50 dropped a new song, supposedly responding to a large group of people, and then he's dropped snippets of other pieces of songs over on his Instagram. So I'm gonna wait a little bit on the Instagram stuff and try to compile that and do a reaction to that. But 50, I know your hand hurting, your pen hot, and your booth is steamed up because you got a lot to deal with, especially Papoose and especially T.I. and his folk. Like Papoose, he put some fighting words out there. That whole thing about your sleeping partners and being like NBA young boy, like NBA young boy even caught some strays, and then you with the glizzies and you working for the YT folk and being mag and all kind of crazy stuff. But I can see if you want to run straight past the booth and run straight into the ring with that one. But we got one from Maino, y'all. So with that, no more tricks, no more tries. I think that's what it is. He was talking about Jim Jones. He was talking about Fabulous. He was talking about Dave East, and I believe Maino, the whole Jim Jones podcast. He was talking about all of them. So Maino heard that joint, and he was like, yo, I know I can rap, man. Y'all, come on, man. Stop playing with your boy. I'm finna get in the booth. Now, it's been a minute since I heard anything from Maino. And as a matter of fact, I don't even remember the last song I heard from Maino. So it's been a minute. So I'm kind of looking forward to this, seeing what Maino got, see if he got anything left in the tank. Like, Maino is probably one of the few people, if I remember correctly, y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but Maino is probably one of the few people that 50 Cent can actually stand a chance against. And Jim Jones, of course, you know, Jim Jones is Jim Jones. But when it comes to people like Fabulous, Papoose, shockingly, T.I.'s kids, man. Like, I knew they were talented, but I didn't know they was going off like that. But when it comes to people like that, I don't know if 50 got it in them, man. But we're gonna go ahead and pull this one up. It's by Maino. It's called Bleed Like Us. And like I always say, I don't normally do this, but I'm gonna do this because it's part of what we got going on, man. Please always calm down, man. Let's hear what's going on with Bleed Like Us. And I love the representation. It's crazy. It's got like 2 quarters with headshots, 50 Cent. And then I guess it's brown with a little bit of some matter on the side. I don't know what that's supposed to be, for YouTube purposes. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what that's supposed to be. But we're gonna get into this, man. Let's go ahead and check this out real quick.
Man, this nigga, hey. Yeah. This nigga made us wait 4 months for that shit. Let's rap about it, nigga. Let's get it. Niggas bleed just like us. Picture me being scared of a nigga that never shot nothing or killed shit. Niggas bleed just like us. Picture me being shook of a nigga that beat up old women and not men.
Oh my God. Oh my God. So they gonna keep going back to them allegations. And at first it was 50. He said, imagine me being afraid of ninjas that beat up on old women, not men. 50, what old woman you beating up, bro? I mean, we know you beating up on them young girls, but what old women are you beating up on, man? And then he said, imagine me being afraid of a ninja that ain't never shot nobody. Okay. They tearing your head up with all of that now. They tearing your Hey, I don't know, man.
Just like us, nigga, we don't believe you. You gon' have to prove it to me. Need more people. They bleed just like us. Boo boo, you just a joke. Enough for all that trolling shit. I want the smoke. Enough for all the gimmicks and tries. We on your top again. You was just a product of lies and strong marketing. Always seen a bitch in your eyes. You a comedian. You never took a life in your life. You was obedient.
Ooh. Now, I mean, like, okay, he never took a life. He a comedian. Now, like, okay, I'm not a street dude. Don't ever claim to be a street dude. None of that. So I don't look at not ever taking a life as a bad thing. Now, I mean, you know, if you want to act like a gangster and you live by different rules, because I remember listening to 50 Cent, he was always talking about, you know, ready to run somebody down, you know what I'm saying? Mow him down. You know, people he keep hearing around the hood, people saying, I'm gonna ride tonight. You know what I'm saying? I'm used to hearing him say that, like he getting ready to get out there and handle some business. But again, I mean, if you claim to be a street dude, then you know there's a certain ethic, a certain code, a certain way they're gonna look at you. From my perspective, that ain't a bad thing. But from what you put out there and you portray, hey, you living false, man. You living fake. And I'll agree. 50 Cent is a comedian. All the memes and stuff like that. Some of them are terrible. Some of them are like really whack or corny or whatever, but they funny. I'm not gonna lie, they funny in the context of, you know, as what he's doing, but going at people when they rapping at you and you're supposed to be a rapper, yeah, that shit's corny, but that's crazy, man.
And for when you come at me, nigga, you couldn't humble me. Why the ones you beef with end up in fair custody? 50 ways to catch a killer. Is that your energy? Only black men, no white men is your enemy. Queens.
He said, why is it that everybody you beef with end up in custody? Going back with that whole rat working with the feds and all of that. And he said, why is it everybody black is your enemy and not the white folks? Again, saying he don't ride for his people. Now, I mean, you know, other people gonna have something to say about that and be like, you know, you shouldn't be riding with them because, you know, they under all this other kind of bullshit. But sheesh, 50, come on now. Come on, woo, boy, dude.
Niggas love me, Curtis, let's rap about it. Didn't freeze smack you, you ain't do jack about it. All that killer imagery, but you only just rapped about it. You a false god, shot 9 times, you capped about it. You overrated, this is your day to get deflated. Only white kids from the birds thought you was gangster.
Oh. How many times that hit me? That hit me. You got shot 9 times, you lied about it. The only ones was white kids from the burbs that thought you was gang. Going back to him tap dancing and him moving for them and not for himself, for his own people or for his own blood.
We fuck with you cause of your story, thought you was like us. Just to find out this whole time you was the wankster. Fake fuck, nigga, your bars is prosthetic.
Oh, your bars are prosthetic. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you. He said, we thought you was like us. We fucked with your bars because we thought you was like us. I'm not gonna lie. As a kid, I really rocked with 50 because of his story. The story about getting shot 9 times and then living and then coming back tougher than before, being down, coming back tougher than before, and then riding and standing up for his people and then trying to, you know, help him get all. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. That was the biggest appeal for 50 Cent in his music, especially being like from the South. And at that time, I don't think like a lot of New York rappers were being listened to. I remember like New York rappers, like, of course, like Fabulous, Papoose, Jay-Z, Ghostface, other rappers like that. I remember listening to some of those rappers, but I don't remember listening to a whole lot of people from like New York, like I would have from the South or from like New Orleans or from like sometimes LA a little bit. But yeah, come on now, come on. Like, and only to find out that like 50 now, to find out that a lot of 50 stories was fake. Even his baby mama came out and told a true story about how many times he got shot and why he said that he got shot 9 times instead of 5, and that 3 of the 5 shots was flesh wounds. So come on, man. You letting down the kids in us. Come on now.
Lately you been looking unhealthy, you diabetic. This is disrespect to the fullest, so I said it. You never been a bully to me, boy, I'm with it. Niggas bleed just like us. Picture me being scared of a nigga that never shot nothing or killed shit. Niggas bleed just like us. Picture me being shook of a nigga that beat up old women and not men. They bleed just like us. Nigga, we don't believe you. You gonna have to prove it to me, need more people. They bleed just like us. Boo boo, you just a joke. Enough for all that trolling shit. I want the smoke. What's up, 5? You really do want it, 5? All them bitches said that you beat them, you bugging, 5. Woo. All them sex workers that beat her, you know it, 5. Getting rich wasn't enough, still wanna die.
Yo. Yo. Wait, and I think that's like that was a little something light. That's not as heavy as everybody else. I think like my favorite one so far came from Damani and then Papoose. That's like, you know, they hand in hand. And then I would kind of say I like what King did the second time. That's what King should have came with the first time. And then Maino, because Maino is just basically kind of saying everything that I heard Papoose say about the diabetes. And the only thing that Maino said new that I hadn't heard is him beating up old women. And it was something else. But damn, hey, I don't know if 50 going to respond to Maino or he might just decide to like throw a little bit of light work in there. I want to hear from Dave East. That's who I really want to hear drop a diss on 50. Because he got a little disrespectful with Dave East. He said he called him a little ninja and he told him he didn't count. Dave East, man, make it count, man. We want to hear a diss from you. Man, that was a good one. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this one down in the comments below. Is it worth it, man? Does it stand up along with the other Avengers going against 50, or you think 50 can go ahead and smack this one out of the way real quick and then just worry about the other ones? Y'all let me know down in the comments below, man. Like I always say, until the next reaction, I'll catch y'all later. Peace.